Failure isn't the end, it's the beginning. Every time you fall, every time you break, every time you lose, you're being shaped into something unstoppable. Failure isn't your prison, it's your path to freedom. I know what it feels like to give everything you have and still lose, to believe in something with all your heart and watch it crumble, to wake up every day carrying the weight of regret, disappointment, and shame. You start to wonder if maybe the dream was never meant for you. You start to question if you were ever good enough to begin with. You start to lose faith, not in the world, but in yourself. And that's the most painful kind of failure, because failure isn't just falling, it's staying down. It's the silence after everyone stops believing in you. It's the whispers of, "You're not cut out for this." It's the loneliness of knowing you tried, and it still wasn't enough. And in those moments, you feel trapped. Trapped inside your own head. Trapped in your own story. Trapped by the idea that failure defines you. But listen carefully, failure doesn't define you, it refines you. The greatest people to ever walk this earth, they failed. And not once, not twice, hundreds of times. They failed big, they failed publicly, they failed so hard the world laughed at them, but they didn't stop. Because they understood something you're about to learn. Failure is the forge where freedom is made. Every time you fall and rise again, you break another chain. Every time you lose and still keep fighting, you take one step closer to freedom. Freedom from fear. Freedom from doubt. Freedom from the opinions of people who never had the courage to try. You see, freedom isn't comfort. Freedom isn't safety. Freedom is the courage to fail and try again anyway. Freedom is looking your mistakes in the face and saying, "You'll not break me." Freedom is doing the work every single day, even when you're tired, even when you're scared, even when you're not sure it's working. Because every time you rise from failure, you become more dangerous, more resilient, more unstoppable. You learn to walk through fire. You learn to take hits and keep moving. You learn that the pain of failure is nothing compared to the regret of quitting. So stop being afraid to fail. You failed before, and you're still here. You've been broken before, and you're still breathing. You've lost everything, and yet, somehow, you're still standing. That's proof. Proof that you're stronger than you think. Proof that failure isn't fatal. Because every failure holds a lesson. Every lesson holds power. And power brings freedom. You want success, then fail more. You want growth, then risk more. You want freedom, then stop running from the pain. Because the more you run from failure, the tighter its chains become. But the moment you face it, the moment you own it, it loses control over you. Failure can't destroy you. It can only define you if you let it. One day, you'll look back and realize every failure was a stepping stone. Every closed door was protection. Every loss was preparation. The things that hurt you the most were actually the things that freed you. Because freedom doesn't come when everything goes right. It comes when everything falls apart and you rise anyway. That's where power is born. In the nights you cry yourself to sleep and still wake up ready to fight. In the moments you're broken but still take one more step. In the times when the world doubts you, but you keep going because you believe. You may have failed, but that doesn't make you a failure. Failure is an event, not an identity. And as long as you're still breathing, you can rewrite the story. So this is your reminder. The goal isn't to avoid failure. It's to rise from it. The goal isn't to never fall, it's to stand taller every time you do. Because freedom isn't given, it's earned through struggle, pain, and resilience. So when life hits you again, and it will, don't retreat, don't surrender. Smile at the storm and say, I've been here before. I'm not afraid anymore. Because you've walked through failure, you've survived the fall, and now you're free. From failure to freedom, this is your rise. Chrome Empire, discipline, power, glory.